This is supposed to be a pretty nice bench, and here are some of the specs on it. It does weigh 11 kilograms, which is about 22-3 pounds. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so it looks like pretty well packed, and it is in a plastic bag, so that's nice to see. There's some foam here. Let's just go ahead and dump it out. So we got, looks like a manual here. And it looks like we got a pretty large zip tie in here. So you can cut this, or if you pull on that little tab, it can save the zip tie. Alright, so this is the piece that was zip tied. Looks like a leg support bracket. Pretty nice foam pads. Feels pretty soft. So the bench looks like it does fold up in half, and it actually appears to be like a handle you can carry it around. So it does fold together like that. And you got this handle. You can just grab it and take it where you need to. And obviously to unfold it would be as simple as pulling it apart. Now as you are folding it, there's two parts to it. So there's this upper part and then the lower part, which is the leg. And then from underneath the bench, there's another separate piece that comes out. And it locks in one of these brackets here that, you know, adjust the angle on this part here. So let's go ahead and stretch it all out. So this is what it kind of looks like right now. And this piece also has a pin that you can adjust it to go up and down. So depending on, you know, how you want to sit on it. And there's another main hole here where the working load is. And this is the storage hole there. So let's say we want it around here somewhere, just like that. And it's obviously all adjustable. Now over here, you can go obviously up or down. You use the smaller pin to lock it in where it doesn't pop out and, you know, hurt you or move. As you can see, it's locked in. So yeah, that's how it unfolds, and you know, you can adjust it to however you need depending on what you're using it for. And so this other long pin that comes with it, that was in the bag, goes in here. And that locks up this motion here from, you know, coming together. So yeah, overall pretty straightforward and, you know, pretty logical of how it works. And pretty awesome how it all unfolds into this pretty nice bench. So let's go ahead and raise this up a bit. Here to the second one. And now you're almost sitting. And so for the last piece, we've got this part here, and this goes anywhere into these three holes here on the front. So it has two angles. As you can see, it's kind of like on a degrees here. So depending on how you want it, you can put it either way, I guess. And I'm pretty sure it goes this way. Tighten it up in the back. And that's that. So yeah, there's quite a few things you can do with a bench like this, but in this video we're just going to take a closer look at it here. And let's start here from the bench. So we got this pretty interesting material. It's kind of like a vinyl of some sort. It does seem pretty rugged. Got this pretty awesome looking FlyBird logo right on the top here on the front. Pretty nice sporty looking red accents throughout the whole bench part. It does have some softness to it, but it's also firm. So about what you would expect out of a bench. Looking at the back, just regular material. And then we got pretty heavy duty metal or frame for the whole bench. So quality seems to be very nice. On the very bottom, on the four corners of the feet, we got kind of like this really tough plasticky rubber material. So it's not completely plastic or rubber, but it's like a hybrid of both. It's like a hard rubber, I would say. So it does have some grip, so it doesn't slide around, but at the same time, it's not too rubbery where it can't slide if you need to just drag it around. So yeah, overall it looks very nice and very well built. Lots of adjustments on everything, and definitely pretty cool that you can just fold it all away and put it away, let's say in the closet somewhere. And obviously there's quite a few different kind of workouts you can do with the bench, and not only that, you can use the bench for multi-purposes like bench pressing and other things like that. So